Hey guys, in this video we're going to take this understairs basement from this to this. Okay, we're all cleaned out. Let's get ready to build. So I've already taken all of my measurements and I've done a little sketch here. The inside is going to have an L shape of two shelves, one on top of the other this way, and then a single shelf this way and a single shelf here on the left side of the closet. But this is the dimensions here of the inside of the closet. 39 inches tall. I'm going to have one shelf 16 inches up from the ground, and then one shelf up 28 inches, and then the other ones will float at different sizes here. We'll get to those dimensions later. I've already got my cut sheet here. I thought the melamine came 10 inches wide, but it's actually 11.5. We're going to leave it 11.5, but we're going to use these same dimensions here. So we're going to have three 11.5 by 57 inches long cuts, two that are 11.5 by 32 inches, and one that's 11.5 by 40 inches. This will be that 40-inch shelf that's floating up here by itself. I also drew an interior plan showing the footprint 42 inches wide, so that will have to make a change on that dimension right there. So these are the melamine boards that I'm using. They're already cut to 11 3/4 inches wide. So I've measured for the thickness of the blade. I need to take 8 inches off of here, so I'm cutting from this side to the fence is a perfect 8 inches. Always remember that. You got to make sure you remember for the thickness of the blade to where you're going to do your cut. For this next step, I've drawn out a 8-inch radius. Okay, in the closet, we are going to use our stud finder to find the studs in the walls. We've got an electrical outlet here, so we've got to be careful with that. Set it on the side here, and then as you go across the wall, it should find a stud. There we go. There's one right there, and it tells you that's the center right there. I'll take my pencil, make a little mark right there. There it is. Okay, so we got a stud here and a stud here. I'm gonna put a bracket here and a bracket here, and then we're gonna find where our other studs are this way. And we should have studs at each one of these lines right here. Now I'm going to take my level, use my good buddy Matt for this beautiful level that he gave me. Get our bubbles lined up. Alright, I went ahead and made all of my pencil marks for where my shelves are going to be, the shelf brackets are going to be placed. It's kind of hard to see in here, there's no lights yet, so I'm doing my best. Okay, our next step is mounting these brackets to the wall. I'm going to put one here and here. And for our purposes in this closet, I think that should be good enough. Get this lined up. That's a stud. I'm using these, what are they? They're number 10s, 3/4 of an inch, so they should hit the metal and then not go through the top. That's the hope. So, there's a song. I've got friends in low places. That's kind of where I'm at right now. It's small in here. Everybody's nice and tight. Woo! Okay, so I went to the hardware store and I got some melamine edging because I need to finish this so that it matches the front. And the way that you apply this is you cut your piece to length. So I'm going to go from here, I'm going to slip it in the back side right over there like this. And you heat up an iron, like if you're going to iron your clothes, if anybody still does that. And you melt it onto the face with your iron. Okay, pressing nice and hard. Giving it a chance. Someone just texted me if you heard that. Giving it a chance to melt onto the face. I'm just kind of rocking back and forth, and I have it to the highest setting, which is like cotton, which they said is like 400 degrees. And it looks pretty good. Okay, now we are going to mount our back plate for our battery powered motion detector light. 1/4 inch bit and a drill driver. Okay, a hole here where I marked it. And a hole here. A hole. And a hole. So I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. They're good and tight now. Take our motion sensing light and lock it on. We're good to go. Oh, look how pretty it is. Everything's all organized. Everything that was in there before in just giant piles is now in there and has homes. Melamine boards, these are 11 3/4 inches deep. Got the melamine tape. Remember, we use the iron to put that on. The metal angle brackets underneath there, use the deck screws. I still need to go back in and put the white paint on if I choose to. And the light that I decided to get instead of hardwiring it in is just a D battery operated motion sensor. See that? Isn't that nice? It lasts for about 5 minutes until there's no movement, and then it turns off. So that is that. If you like this video, I'd love it if you hit subscribe and the little like button, and we'll be off to making another project next time in the garage. See you then.